Hello, hello. Okay, guys. So this is my first attempt at a live broadcast on YouTube. So let me go back to. Hello. Okay, guys. So can you guys hear me or no? Just say yes in the comments. Can you hear me? Sweet. So the B3 coin dev just asked if he wants to, if I want him to participate, and obviously I want him to participate so he can really answer some of the questions. I can do my best to answer questions directly related to the pool. So let me see. I'm going to go back to the Discord and see if he's able to join the chat here so we can get all of your questions answered. So I'm going to put you guys on mute for a couple minutes. Let me get this guy in here, and then we can have a very productive chat. Give me a second. Okay, guys. He is going to try to join. So give him a second. Really interesting. I like this. So we can finally talk. Can you guys hear me? Just say yes one more time now that I'm back. And just make sure that the sound can come through for you guys. No? Okay, cool. Okay, guys. So how's everybody doing? How's loud and clear? Perfect. Okay, so B3 people, what is up? How's it going? You guys staking? This is a great thing, great community. I mean, what I'm most impressed by for this coin, and I have to say, I've had some very deep involvement with some other coins over the years, whatever, months, going back to about January of this year. So I really took a deep dive into being part of the communities of some of these coins. And I have to say that far and away, this community and the people that are working behind the scenes to make all of this happen for us is just, it's ridiculous. Understand that we're not getting paid. The admins don't get paid. The helpers don't get paid. The dev isn't getting paid. And it's just amazing to see everybody come together and just do such an amazing job. I mean, Born Great and Drav running this pool after the Supo video a couple of days ago. I mean, the thing went absolutely crazy with the amount of people that were exposed to B3 that came into the coin. Obviously, we thank all of you. Obviously, you're very welcome in this community. We want you to participate. We want you to make some money out of this, of course. And it's just an amazing thing to do. So all kudos have to go out to the team behind the scenes. And not only the team that's recognized in the Discord as being admins or helpers, but the people that aren't recognized that with those titles, that are just regular members of the community that are in that Discord nonstop, helping everybody out and trying to answer questions as best they can. So anyways, I'm sort of like looking off in the distance when I should be reading all of your comments, and they're going by really quick. So this is awesome. Okay, so why don't we start with obviously with the B3 pool, because I know that's what you guys are most interested in. So shoot, like, let me know if you guys have questions. I can tell you that my direct message inbox on the Discord has been blowing up. And if my Discord private messages are blowing up, you can imagine what Born Great and Drab's messages look like. So, okay, so first question, because I'm sure others went stream by as I've been talking. So if you want to re-ask it, that's better. I'm going to concentrate on what you guys are asking right now. So first question, can you please explain the reason behind the split of the pool into batch? Nate, got it. Okay, so from what I've understood from Born Great, the reason for the split in the pools was that pool, I believe pool or stake number 7 was not returning the stake fast enough. And with all the new people coming in, we had a ton of people waiting to be added to the lump sum pool. And so we figured, or at least Born did in his management of it, why should those new people have to wait for the current people to stake when there was a ton of them and a ton of coins waiting to be grouped together? So I believe that's the reason. I will get clarification on that just to make sure, but I believe that was the reason for why that split happened. Okay, so just number one, I want to get this out of the way because I think this is what all YouTubers do. They say this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and you should only invest what you can afford to lose. So I want to make that call out. Okay, so if you guys want to have an idea of what you would be looking to make by the end of the 80,000 block, or maybe even start with the end of October, just to keep it more simple, it's pretty simple math. All you have to do is take your initial investment and times that, and it's not exact, but it's approximate, times that by 1.27, get a result. So that's your day one after the first stake, what your total sum will be. Now take that number and then times it by 1.27, because that's what you're likely to get in your second day of staking, because the pool is staking every day. In fact, in some cases, even quicker than every day. So keep doing that. Go to the end of October and you will get your net amount. Okay, so how do I get a Masternode and what do I have to do to set everything up? Don't worry about that yet. When Masternodes are ready to go by 82,000 block, we're going to provide you guys with probably the most clear and concise tutorials on how to set them up that you've ever seen from a coin. We're taking this seriously. We know Masternodes are the future of this coin, at least in the immediate future, until the other bigger stuff in the roadmap starts to roll out next year. So we are going to take our time and we are going to make it crystal clear for all of you that want to set up a Masternode, because that's what we're pushing you guys to work towards. So naturally, when that day comes, we want the instructions for what you will need to do to be as clear as possible. Ergo, do we earn as soon as the deposits are confirmed by the mods, or only once our names are on the PD? No, the PDF sheets are done as you guys come in, but they're not released to you right away. So the way that this grouping of the stakes, so there's a sum, it gets a stake, that will break up, that stake will break up the blocks into 2. So what happens is those 2 blocks are combined along with everybody else who's new and has contributed their coins all back into one lump sum again, and then the staking process begins. Then after a stake happens, we release the PDFs of the results. Also keep in mind, we are looking to automate a lot of this on the website, definitely starting with the PDF sheets so you guys can see those, but also in terms of how you guys submit your coins and let us notify us about it. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have? And I got to say, just to call out to Superman, who did the video on us. I've watched every single video that he does. I'm part of his Facebook group and his training course from way back when, and I still pop in there once in a while. And I have to say, the coverage he gave B3 coins was just amazing. Like it was hammered home the value of this coin. And as the team behind the coin, we couldn't be more happy for that coverage. It was just awesome. So like him or not, he does a great job of telling it like it is to his audience. And he really, really came through in terms of promoting B3 to his huge, huge audience. And we couldn't be happier with that. Okay, so why is my wallet not syncing after several hours? Daniel Munez, just be patient. Make sure you have connections. As soon as you see you have connections, your next step is patience. It will sync. If you still need help and maybe you don't have connections, go into the wallet help channel, and there's a ton of people in there that will help you out with the new peers.dat file and comp files that you may need to install. Okay. Okay, so James Tucker, coin burning. That's a new thing that we're in early discussions about. Let it progress. I know the dev, I don't know if you jumped on here yet, but it's an idea he came up with in terms of keeping control of the supply, which is as all of our amounts grow, we can't lose sight that the price of the coin is still very, very important, obviously, for all of us as investors. So we're coming up with ideas. This is the first one, coin burning, and let that unfold a little bit. Let's get some more detail. And as soon as we have something, we're going to let everybody know. Okay, so who else? Any ideas on why the price went to $2 last month? And yeah, what about, okay, so what did Schomper say? Okay, question, how are you going to create value for the coin after the big gains are over, except the masternodes? So read the roadmap. I mean, what we're looking to do here, and you have to understand that our dev, we're very lucky to have invested in this coin. And people often say, you know, or lose sight of the fact that the dev, who the dev is and his importance. And this is one of the best in the business, guys. And he is fully engaged. You don't see him in the general chat on Discord that often, but he is there, and he was there this morning. And that's more than I can say for a lot of other devs from other coins, as I'm sure all of you know. So look at the roadmap and look at what this team is looking to implement over the next 6 months or so. It is some cutting edge stuff, and that is going to create buzz and value for investors moving forward. And I think masternodes really are just the beginning, but it is also the next logical stage, and that's why we're getting to those first. Okay, any idea? Okay, so that's why did the price go to $2? Because everybody found out about 10,000% and jumped in. And at the time, there wasn't a lot of people in, and therefore not a lot of people selling. And why would you sell when you're getting 10,000% return? So nobody was selling. Everybody found out through a couple of YouTube videos about the coin, and people jumped in. Supply and demand. There was no supply. People wanted it. Price went up. can I move 2000K coins to the exchange after I get my masternode? Well, not sure if and that's helpline service. Thanks for the question. I'm not sure I fully understand it, but for example, if the masternode is 2 million and you're holding 2,200,000, then you only need that 2 million for the masternode, and you can do whatever you want with the remaining. But if the masternode requires 2 million, then that's what you need to lock up in order to keep that masternode running. So I hope that answers that. Should I hold B3 in my wallet or move it into the pool? A boy named Casper. You got to let me know how many you have. Right now, based on, I mean, remember, there are 2 pools going, and there are splits into those pools, and there's huge amounts of coins in each of those pools. What that does is increase the network weight, and those pool amounts have a significant amount of those network weights. So if you're holding a small amount currently, it's only getting, every day that goes by, it's going to get tougher and tougher for you to stake on your own if you're holding a small amount of coins. If you're holding millions, you have a great chance. But if you're holding 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, I would join a pool. Neil Anderson, I like the decentralized exchange on top of SegWit, masternodes. Any more news on the when that can? We developed the roadmap a few weeks ago. We gave everybody a launch time of when that roadmap would hit, and to the minute, we launched it on time. And we are sticking by what it says in that roadmap in terms of the dates of the releases of these things. Dion Gilbert, the 10,000, so the idea, so we know what we're facing in the future when the 80,000 block comes. And that's why, again, why we've developed the roadmap starting with masternodes in order to tie up the supply that exists. Because we, as investors, at least myself in terms of my investment strategies, I only want to invest in coins that pay me residual income. And that right now, in terms of B3, comes in the form of these huge stakes. Now, keep in mind, it goes down to 100%. That's nothing, not too shabby either. However, I want masternodes. I want as many masternodes as I can get, because I know that as long as this system is alive, that's going to pay me residual income. And even if the price drops, it's still money coming in the form of residual income from these extra coins that are created, whether from proof of stake, from masternodes, or what have you. Okay, so can I send multiple batch of tokens? This is Omenu. Can I send multiple batch of tokens to the pool from the same address? Of course you can. It would be nice if you made it easy on Born Great and Drav to be sort of nice and consistent. So send one lump sum. If you want to contribute more a few days later because you bought more on the exchange, no problem. Go ahead and do that. And I don't believe at this point they're combining submissions of coins into the pool into one line item, for lack of a better term. So if you send in coins today, you get a line item on the sheet. And if you send coins in tomorrow, you're going to get a separate line item on the sheet. I think that's how they're doing it. And I simply think the reason is because they do not have time to go through and start combining everybody's into one lump sum. But it doesn't matter because the stake percentage will end up being the same regardless. What are we going to do? So that was the sell-off question. Are you planning a rebranding after the big gains and updating the roadmap? Well, the roadmap is a moving target. It's a flexible document that will be changed as time goes by, but we just released it. And so we're pretty confident that it's great right now. Should anything else come into play, such as maybe the strategy of coin burning, we would add to it. But in terms of the changing the roadmap from where it is, we're pretty confident in it and like it as it stands. I invested before, so this is Ariz Faridi. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I invested before yesterday, but only 5,000 B3. Is it good enough for an investment? Any amount of coins, if you're part of the pool, is a good investment, and you're going to see exponential growth. In terms of compounding coins, or anything for that matter, it starts off sort of slow. But as days go by, if you're making the same returns, let's call it, in this case, 27%, by day like 5 or 8, you're going to start to fly and you're going to see massive returns. So it takes a little bit to get the engine running in terms of what you're seeing it in as far as returns. But once that engine does get running, a week or 10 days from now, boom, you're really off to the races. If and when masternodes become available, we have multiples of 2 million coins. Can we fire up multiple masternodes? Absolutely. My goal is to get as many as I can. I've just put 46K into the pool 2, batch A. Think this will be enough for a masternode? Yes. Hey, that was Wilksy. Crypto Damas. I have a Chrome OS, meaning I can't download the wallet. What should I do? I've heard about downloading Linux, VPS, but I'm not tech savvy and it seems really difficult. What should I do? I personally have a virtual server through vultr.com, I believe, VULTR.com. It provides me with DDoS security against any attacks. Actually, it's pretty easy to do it. It's even more difficult for me to set it up on Vultr because I'm running off of a Mac, so I have to get a Windows remote desktop system set up so I can even access that. But it's not hard. Look into VPSs if you can't do it on your local computer. And what else? So what is the masternode reward allocation going to be? That's Gabriel McLeod. That's TBD. It will be, I can't say it will be lucrative. We're not going to release something that isn't worthwhile for all of these people in our community that are building towards masternodes. We want it to remain profitable for everybody. Are there any new exchanges planned? I don't believe so. Now, we were thinking way back, not way back, but a couple months ago about Cryptopia. We held off on Cryptopia, and since then, Cryptopia has jacked up their fee. We will have, as you know, 2% of the pool goes to marketing. We started, and I don't know if any of you saw that, we started a couple days ago with a Facebook ad campaign. In not even 24 hours, we got over 2,000 likes on our first campaign, which is amazing, the attention that we're getting. But if there is enough money or money in the form of coins to do stuff like get listed on not Cryptopia, but on, which we're already on, but on Bittrex or somewhere else, we'll definitely look into that. Question. So do you need a good PC to run a masternode? Nah, you can run masternodes on virtual servers. That was the Lumens No. What future price do you see B3 after, say, 3 months from now? Well, let me look into my crystal ball. And no, actually, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't say. If there is too many coins, price will get down. Also, price keep getting down. Any price prediction when the masternode release? Helpline service. Again, it's about supply and demand. as the team behind the coin, what we need to do is manage supply. And every coin and every team behind every coin needs to do that constantly, especially if it's a POS coin where supply can get out of whack. So we're working with the dev, with the team to come up with ideas how to manage supply so we can control the price. Most of the questions, so this is Schwartzman's, most of the questions in chat are on setting up the wallet. Wouldn't it be better to have a video tutorial? It's a very good idea, but really it's not that difficult to set up the wallet. The problem that people are having is not so much in setting up the wallet, it's getting it synced. And some people have great, like when I opened up the latest wallet a couple of weeks ago, I just opened it up and it worked. Other people are not having the same kind of luck. So maybe a video would be a good tool to just point people to, and we'll consider that. Binance. Hey, mate, loving the info. Besides the initial 10,000% staking gains, what makes B3 usable crypto for the future? How does it differ to any other coin in existence currently? Cody Ripka. Cody, look at the roadmap. There, it says in black and white what this coin is looking to do going into the into the new year. And that is, the things listed on there are huge differentiators for B3. If we can execute on all of them and make those a reality, which again, we're working at, then I think that really is some cutting edge stuff. Yes, Dave Gadge, one, please tell everybody you can, do not buy from Yobit. Do not. In fact, we're gonna, if they don't change their status of the wallet, which is now under maintenance, we're gonna probably ask them if they can remove us entirely, because it's just causing a lot of confusion and people can't move their coins once they buy them there. How can I see my investment growth from the official pool? I believe those would be in the sheets. Okay, so this is going back to Vulture for crypto, Damas. I believe I just chose the basic 2012 Windows version, and I added DDS onto it. I think in total I paid $20 a month, but I have a bunch of wallets on there from different coins. I made a calculation from an investment of 11,000 B3 coins based on it would take be 22 days to get to 2 million B3 coins. Sticky, thanks very much for your math. You're far better at that than I am. Is it possible for B3 to reach $1? Absolutely. It's all about managing the supply. Are you guys doing bounties? Nothing planned on bounties right now. Is anyone staking with Coins Market? It's not for me. I personally am not. What is the estimate when B3 will hit block 80? Can't read the future. Is Frogger G-Flight, is Frogger better than the official pool? No, but Frogger's is as good as the official pool. Frogger, when we were discussing, because the reason the pools came to be was that people with small amounts of coins were finding it difficult to stake. In fact, I was sort of one of them. I was probably doing a little better than most, but not nearly as good as I wanted to be. So that's how the ball got rolling. And Frogger took the bull by the horns and he just did it. And so he actually started about 2 or 3 days before the official pool. There's no difference other than Frogger is a community member and not part of the team. But in terms of how professionally he is running his pool, it's the same as the team. And the amounts that are being paid to everybody between the pools are exactly the same. So we we have nothing but good things to say about Frogger and how much help he has given the community. It's amazing. If e.g. you gain 375K or more, how will you transfer all to BC? Because online transfers don't allow this money to be exchanged. How will you transfer all to BTC if you have 375,000 or more? Not sure I understand that, Ariz. Okay. Yep, Peter, you're right. The 27% a day is just sort of like an average. It's probably more like you say, 20% a day, but then these bigger pools amounts are getting stakes quicker than every 24 hours. So that sort of offsets it a little bit. Adam France, how to join the official pool. If somebody could post the official pool link. It's also in my review video that you will find on my channel that I did the other day after the Superman video. I posted the link for how you guys can join, so you can get it off of the description of that video. And I only have 3 of them up. I'm obviously going to be doing this more and more, but right now only 3 up. So if you want to know how to join the pool, join the Discord, get that link through my previous review video on B3. Been trying to sync my wallet for 2 days, but the status bar doesn't move at all. Okay, that probably wouldn't be normal. 2 days seems like a lot, so that's for Hanani Luz. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. 2 days doesn't seem normal for a sync, so get in the Discord channel, go to the wallet in the Discord, and go to the wallet help channel. Neil Anderson, you would sell your B3. That's not for me. If you are in the community pool, you're automatically staking, correct? Nothing else to be done, correct. Once you submit your coins, we wait for the current stake to happen for the people that are in there right then and there. When that stake happens, your coins are then added to the pool and we start staking right away. Same case for me. I can't sync my wallet now 2 days. Abdul, get into the Discord, get to the wallet help channel. And some of the people that are on this chat right now that have had no problem and can help people setting up, please be part of the community, help it out, get into the wallet help channel and help some of these guys get going. Are there other goals during the high stakes period besides MNs? Actually, the MNs are after the high stakes period to allow people to do something with all the coins they're getting. Take a look at the roadmap on the website for the details of what else is coming up. Isn't it unfair that bigger pools are getting much more percentage than smaller individual wallets? Well, so of course, is it unfair if you're a small wallet holder? Yes. Is it unfair if you're a small wallet holder that has now contributed to a pool and you weren't getting anything before? No. So it's really how you're looking at this. Again, if you are holding a small amount in your own wallet, it's going to be tough for you to get a stake. Consider joining a pool. Is the B3 team looking for other developers to join at the moment? Always looking. Thank you, Neil. What do you need when I send coins to the pool wallet address? Okay, so you get your coins ready, you send them to the address, you send a direct, and this is for Raymond 1976. Get your coins ready, send them to the address, DM either Dravelis or Born Great. You can also DM them both, wouldn't hurt, and tell them exactly the amount and tell them your return address. Just as you say, simple. Is staking same 27 for all wallets, big or small? Yes, that's McLeod Entertainment. That percentage in terms of the amount of return is hard-coded in the code. And whether you're big or small, in terms of the amount of coins you're holding in your wallet, It doesn't matter. That's what you get. However, if you're small, you're going to find it hard as the network weight increases. Wallet that keeps correcting if wallet closes unexpectedly once it's been encrypted and backed up. Basically means if I had coins in it, they would be lost until I could salvage. Thoughts? Yes, I ran into that with my, which wallet was it? My Coinonat X wallet, which I don't even know why I bought, but I did a few months ago. And for whatever reason, it just kept corrupting. I tried Windows wallet, I tried Mac wallet, and there was something wrong with it. However, the wallet.dat file worked enough to let me find my private key. And once I had my private key, I could download a fresh wallet and install from that private key, and everything came up and the wallet worked fine. So that was Mark Worrell. I hope I answered that a little bit. I sent 3,000 coins to the Frogger pool. What happens if he runs away? At this point, I mean, listen, there's nothing to prevent Mr. Frogger from running away. We have vouched for him as the admin team, that he's doing a great job. So at this point, we trust him, and we doubt very highly he will run away, but you never know. But I would say, or find it hard to believe at this point, with the amount of trust people have instilled in him, that he would do such a thing. Link not pasted in here, tried to help. Okay, I made 2 deposits to pool 2, batch A, 20K at roughly the same time. Will they be regarded as 2 separate deposits and stake? If you did it, I'm not sure. I'll have to check with Born Great how he's handling if 2 deposits come in at exactly the same time. I don't know why you would have done it that way, but I don't know if you'll get 2 line items or 2 entries in the pool or 1. I can find that out and get back to you. That was Wilksy. Mark was staked in the community pool, but wallet address given has now corrupted. What now? Where did that go? Mark Worrell, can you add just a little bit of info for that? I think I might have answered you just a minute ago. If you have been staking during 10K, but doesn't stake until the drop, how does that work? Schwartz, clarify that question for me. One more question about Vulture, please. They say Linux Ubuntu is the best server for Chrome OS. They're currently a deal for $250. Is this enough? That's plenty. I'm not a Linux Ubuntu guy. For me, Windows worked perfectly fine. Basically, I use your estimate calculator. I'm going to end up with 3, but exchange websites only allow 2K per day, so we don't patiently do. Yeah, maybe look, if you're talking, Aries, if you're talking about how much, like, for example, Cryptopia is allowing you to withdraw, then look to get to a different level of authentication from those exchanges, provide them the documents they need to up that so you can take it out all at once. Basically, I use your estimate and I'm okay. So that's the cloud. Overall, I just want to congratulate you guys for being very professional and dedicated. Your sincere efforts. Thank you very much. Always good to hear. But also understand, of course, are we doing this for ourselves? Yes. Like, we have investments in the coin, but we know that our personal skin in the game can only increase and become profitable if we put the best product out in the market and develop the best community. And that's what we're trying to do. And by doing that, we're helping you guys hopefully become very profitable. And by doing that, we, of course, get benefit on our own personal investments. Nobody gets paid. We're dedicating our time to this. And I got to tell you, I'm obsessed with it. Like, I wake up and I go into the Discord, and I can't wait to help people, to find out what's going on, to see if we're getting, like, the other day when Supo did his video on us, I was like, it's unbelievable. This is like something I have participated in and helped, and now it's being broadcast all over the internet by arguably one of the top influencers in crypto on YouTube. And it was like all of our team's hard work that made that happen. And it was a great thing to see. How do you access private key from a corrupt wallet? Mark, there's awesome videos on it on YouTube. That's how I found out about it. So just Google or YouTube, recover private key from crypto wallet or QT wallet, and they show you exactly how to get that. It's a couple of steps using the console. You enter a couple of lines, entries, and it spits it back out for you. How long are we expecting to get to 27%? I'm new and trying to see if I missed the boat. So we have, I think I saw one, and this is answering Crypto Profit Network. So I think I saw one person say about 4 weeks, which to me means 28 days. And then another person did the math and said at X amount of blocks per day, I think it was 250. If you do the math, it's about 38 days. I think he said originally 40 days, but that was a couple of days ago. So 38 days. So in 38 days, if you started with, let's say, 200,000 coins, from some of the basic math I've done, if you started today with 200,000 coins, it is possible that you hit 2 million by October 31st and double that, or approximately double that, by like November 5th or 6th. And that's, again, if everything goes well, we get a stake a day on average. So yes, if you started today, you did not miss the boat in any way. Okay. So use coin exchange then as well. If the coins, so, okay, I think we got Schwartzman's. I think we got clarification on your question, if I'm understanding it, which is if my coins have been staking for weeks on high stakes, but doesn't reward until after percent, does it pay 10K or new percentage or both prorated? I think the answer for that one is it stakes at the new, at 100%, not the 10,000. So if you get you've been waiting and it hits block 80,001 and then you get a stake, it's going to be 100. I can definitely get a definitive answer on that, but I think that's how it was explained last night in the admin chat. If someone adds 100 coins, then the next day the investment is worth 120 coins. Is the next day's percentage from the original or the 120? 120, that's Dave Gage. Again, it's compounding to the nth degree. This is like the perfect textbook study on compounding interest. So your next stake will be based on 120%, not the original 100. And team not asking for donations. Henry Mulder, is it okay if I ask for donations personally? Just joking. What's your screen name in the Discord chat, Stakin Pro? It was awesome to see Superman speak. So Neil Anderson, I'm Ergo. Yep. Christos mentioned it there. Good. If someone adds, okay, what is the target max supply? Target max supply is 2 billion, but we think we might go over that. If that's the case, it's not going to crash the system. We're going to increase it a little bit. Then we're going to figure out ways through masternodes, tying up coins that way, and a coin burn to get rid of huge supplies, if that happens. Any idea on what coin amount is needed to stake on your own wallet every 1 to 3 days? 800K. I think 800K might be, that's Clinton Keen. I think 800K may be worth a shot. But again, this is the most frustrating coin. Before this community pool was implemented, I was just a normal guy staking my coins, and I've never been. I've been with CHC and the Max Gang. I've been with Ember. I'm with a couple others right now, and never has there been a more frustrating coin in terms of receiving stakes than B3. Now, when you get them, there's never been anything better in terms of another coin when you receive stakes, but getting them is a frustrating process. At this point, I just join a pool and be done with it and stop worrying and stressing over individual wallet stakes. Any idea on what coin amount is needed? No, I did that. What is the estimate B3 for one masternode? Aries, we're shooting for 2 million. It may have to change. It may not. We'll know more as we see what the supply, circulating supply is when we get closer to the 80,000 block. Which one is more trustable pool out of two pools? Again, it really comes down to it. The pools are the same. The pools are both massive. One is run by a community member. One is run by the admin team. Make your own decision. What Mr. Frogger, that's what I call him, has done has been a tremendous service to the community. And people are really, really benefiting from the work he has put in. And his pool is awesome, like in terms of being updated. Like he hasn't disappeared. He's been working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week since he put it into action. Our pool is exactly the same, run by the admin team. Born Great and Drav have been doing, I don't even know if there's enough hours in the day over the last 3 days for these guys to do what they're doing. Anyone else kill for a ribeye after all this talk of steak? Well, that's I'm starting this YouTube channel again because I just love crypto. I'm invested in a lot of coins. I try to get in deep with the communities that I'm in. So when I do that and I learn stuff and know the ins and outs as best I can, I certainly don't know everything on every coin. But I think I can offer a lot to help out the community. And my tagline is, "What's staking?" Tell me if you guys like that. I don't know. Hey, Ergo, cheers for your help today. So my wallet currently says staking weight 0, network weight, and expected time is 8 days. Is that because I'm in the queue? No. G field. Don't look at that timer. It doesn't work accurately at all. If you're, well, maybe you can clarify. It says expected, is that because I'm in the queue? Okay, so it seems like G field that you're staking in your personal wallet. If that's the case, ignore that counter. But as long as you have connections and you're up to date, then you're good to go. But if you have 0 connections, then you got a problem. Yes, you can make it here. Tip box here when you do your live stream, you deserve it. Thanks, Henry. I don't need that yet. What I would love is if you guys subscribed to my channel so I can release B3 videos, which is what my focus is on right now, but other videos as time goes on. That would be even better than getting a tip. Since my wallet is sync Mac 2 days, I can't. Okay, so Abdul Bassett, since my wallet in sync in Mac since 2 days, can I download the wallet on Windows? But how do I take the address that I sent my 20,000 B3 coins to B3 wallet in Mac? Oh, hold on a sec. Since my wallet is synced in Mac, okay, so you're looking to move it to the wallet in Windows. Set up Windows, get the wallet back. Okay, first back up your wallet file, your wallet.dat file, and get that all ready. Set up Windows, and then move the wallet.dat file into the folders of B3 on the Windows. Reopen the wallet, and it should sync. You want to close down your your Mac wallet before you do that. Hope that answers you, Abdul. Not sync. I know on Windows, but how do I take the address that I sent my I think I answered, Abdul. Since my wallet not syncing Mac for 2 days, can I download the wallet on Windows? But how do I take the Yes, so back up your wallet, Abdul, back up your wallet.dat file, close down Mac, move it over to Windows, plug it in, copy and paste it into your folder structure of B3 on Windows, open up the wallet, see if that starts to sync up for you. What does B3 stand for? I don't know. That's a dev question. What do you think a masternode, Raymond, is giving me when I have one? Okay, so thanks for finishing up the question. That's TBD, but it will be valuable and lucrative for all masternode holders. Where can I get a B3 wallet? Off Abundacia. Where can I get a B3 wallet? Off of the website, B3 Coin website. How long did it take for stakes to a vertex dot? Depends how much you're holding in terms of coins in order for the stakes appear. But when you get a stake, you will see it immediately, but then it has to go through a few confirmations. I'm not sure how many, I can't even remember. 6 confirmations, 10 confirmations. Once it confirms, again, you'll see it there. Then it just has to be confirmed, then it's yours. Vertex dot a few days, 10 days. After the 30 days, what should we do with our coins? We're going to provide, so I think you're asking Abundancia. After the 30 days, what should we do with our coins? You can do anything you want with them. We're going to provide you, and it's not 30 days, it's at block 82,000. We're going to provide you guys with masternodes to put your coins in, lock them up, help run the network, and pay you a residual income for doing that. Can I help out with improving the B3 website? Neil, get into the chat and message. Let me just see. Who do you have to message if you want to help out with some web stuff? Give me a second. You should direct message Anonymous, who's the marketing person. I also help with marketing, but he's come in and done an amazing job and sort of freed up some of my time to do some other things, which is good. Dave Dodge, Days. Dave, are you asking me where I'm from? All right, okay, cool. B3 coin, thank you. Question, what is name? Christoph, that's, we gotta have to ask the dev that in the Discord where he came up with B3. Okay, cool, will do. Can you give us a rough idea how many coins you need to get a masternode within a few months, please? We're shooting for 2 million. It may have to increase. We won't know until we get further along to block 80,000, but that's what we're shooting for right now, what you should be until that changes. And if it does, everybody here will be the first to know about it. We'll let you guys know, but shoot for 2 million and we'll go from there. I am from Toronto, Canada, home of the Toronto Maple Leafs, who lost last night. Disappointing. Can you change your pool wallet address if you can't access it anymore? That's a question for Born Great. I know that we've been wanting only one address, return address, where you want your withdrawals to go. Because just to keep things simple and to not drive these guys crazy, that's why we've asked that. But why couldn't you, and this is from Mark Worrell, why wouldn't you be able to access it? That would be my question. How do I view batch 8 and how do I see what I've earned on a daily basis? So Dave, we're trying to, we release PDF sheets of the pools after each stake or a little bit after each stake to keep everybody updated. We're trying to get that and we'll be getting that on the website. So in a couple of days, you'll be going there to find out your results. Yahua Biopots, curious who you are on Facebook. Want to PM you at some point with a few questions, not just on B3. Best bet for you if you want to, because the beautiful thing about crypto is that you're able to remain anonymous as best you can. I have a staking profit Facebook group going that I'm sure you can find. You can message me about anything off other than B3 offline through that Facebook group. Raymond, who's Kevin Martin? I send my B3 coin into the pool today. How long until I start seeing the stake or get the confirmation from you? Sigvaldi Karison. Again, we're staking the current people right now. When the stake hits, you'll be added to the lump sum big total amount of coins, and you'll start staking your portion of that right away. If I send my to the okay. Many great. I still don't know, even though he might be from Toronto, I don't know who he is. Should I know? You're going to tell me he's like, I don't know, some basketball player I should know or actor. I'm going to feel stupid. You know who is from Toronto? Vitalik from Ethereum. And by him being from Toronto, it has really put Toronto on the map as being one of the world's epicenters for crypto. And Ripple just had their conference in Toronto. So it's really starting to boom here in this space. It's awesome. Who is the mystery B3 developer? Well, he's not a mystery. He was in chat today. He's been in chat many times, and we speak to him every single day on the admin chat side. So he's not a mystery. Kevin Martin is now a Poker Stars. He was in Big Brother Canada, I believe. Wow. So Raymond, my friend growing up was him and his father created Poker Stars. He has since sold for billions to one of the, I think it was like Harrah's casinos or somewhere for billions. And this is a kid I grew up with. His dad was a computer scientist for IBM and developed the program that allowed online poker to happen, the algorithms, and they created Poker Stars. And I also went to high school with Daniel Negreanu, who was a pretty good friend of mine, actually. Daniel Negreanu, in a local pool hall, billiard hall, used to hustle people every Friday night with pool, and then got into poker. Crazy. Wait, do you also put PDF on Discord as well as the website, or only the website? Right now, PDFs are own, and this is a Rees. PDFs are only in Discord. We're looking to get them on the website. Are you going to make these chats a regular thing, Dave? I am absolutely going to make them a regular thing, and hopefully, I don't know if the dev was on here or not. I think he might have been, but we're going to get different team members to come on who can answer questions that I'm not able to. I do my best, but I can't answer everything, so we'll get other people on. What happens if 2 billion reach before Ned Miller? What happens if total supply of 2 billion reach before block 80K? We increase the total supply. It's sort of it will become, if that happens, it's a necessary evil that we have to deal with. But what we have to do to offset that increase, if it is necessary, is come up with ways to tie up coins to keep circulating supply down. Masternodes is one way, coin burn is another. We're thinking about everything, and we will implement it to make sure that supply is under control. Masternodes be implemented through the Qt wallet. So I don't have a lot of, I did actually set up a Masternode for Chaincoin way back when. I had no experience because, again, I'm not a techie. I'm more of a marketing guy. I do believe you need to have two wallets going, like a mother-daughter wallet scenario going on. I'm not exactly sure. But again, all Masternode information will be available right around the time we're about to launch to make sure you guys know exactly what you're doing when you're setting these things up. And of course, we'll set up a Discord channel to help everybody with those. Okay, guys, looks like questions are slowing down. I hope you guys thought this was very helpful for you. Let's plan on doing this as a regular thing. And again, very happy to be a part of this community. Very happy that you're a part of this community, and really honored to be able to help you guys out any way I can. And I know that the rest of the team feels exactly the same way. So let's keep it going. Any questions, hit the Discord. We'll try to help. Other community members will try to help. And let's make some money. Thanks, guys, for your time.